Yo, man, can a black man just live? Can a black man just be happy with, what little he got instead of always feeling like he gotta compete? And today, you watching Calvin TV, you know what I'm saying? I am your extraterrestrial, and today we're gonna talk about why people can't be themselves. I feel like people can't be themselves because it's too much expectation. Most people want to do the most for other people to approve. They don't know how to be themselves or do them because they gotta be worried about how this person and that person look at them. Why? Because they gotta follow a trend. Sometimes I think that, this God that everybody talks about, why don't he just give us our own place so we ain't gotta deal with each other and be in communicating with, dealing with all the nonsense of racism and all this other stuff. But who am I? I'm not God. I'm just giving y'all my insight on everything, cause a lot of things I question. But you know what? You got shitheads out there gonna say, "Oh, he's evil. That's Satan's son. He's the epitome of evil. He this, he that." Just because he make his own conclusion on how he look at reality and how fucked up it is. Just the guy that's trying to make sense out of everything. I enjoy the simple things of life. I make videos countless times about you only got one life to live. Give me my flowers while I'm still alive, because most black people act like they worship the dead. Every time you see gatherings and get-togethers, them evil bastards always, up under each other when the funeral go down. They're not around each other when it comes to see somebody and see how they doing. They don't do that. They can gather together when the funeral, like they worship the dead. So it's like it's a curse. I've been that way with dealing with that, with my lifetime, my family members, and people who I know. It's weird. That's why I don't leave no mistakes behind. Even when I'm dealing with a woman, there's no kids, there's no anything. They leave us attached to one another. Well, I bother you, you bother me. Because we dealing with the battle of the sexes. We got to deal with, typical behavior in the black community. You end up getting up pregnant, and this your baby mama, y'all hate each other, y'all arguing back and forth, ratchet shit, she put you on child support. I ain't never believe in it. So, and you don't meet too many black people like as myself that want a family unity without, having baby mama ratchet problems and stuff, and, dividing the family and splitting up everything. Most women are cursed, just like most men are cursed. Sometimes people find themselves, getting caught up with the wrong people. That's their fault. But they want to get mad at everybody else. They want to blame everybody else for the decision that they made. See how that work? So how these shitheads go out here and they just want to accuse everybody for the decision that they make. That's what black people do. They blame each other. They get mad and say, "Oh, it was this person's fault." You ain't take accountability for what you did. How you know it wasn't your fucking fault, you stupid motherfucker? She want to blame everybody else. Burnt out, bitter ass people out there. It's fucked up, Once again, like I was saying, I'm real curious about how can God have us all on one planet together? Racism, all these different things, all of us be on one planet together. Out killing each other dead, going to war, doing all this unnecessary shoot 'em up, bang, bang shit. We all trying to fighting over crumbs, fighting over unnecessary things in this world that are just temporary. Women, money, cars, materialistic things that just temporary. How you gonna be a king when you fighting over shit that ain't even yours, that ain't committed to you, that holds no value in your fucking hands? I learned that. See, the only reason why I wanted to, have a family and a normal life is because my mom used to always beat my ears up halfway to death about she wanted grandkids. Everybody, got kids. But it don't mean anything wrong with me. It means something wrong with these females I'm dealing with. I told these bitches I can't adapt to y'all. Y'all can't adapt to me. I'm different. I'm from another planet. I'm an extraterrestrial. So when that being said, I'm just experimenting with life. I don't care about having kids. Once upon a time I did it first, in the past. That's what goes me back to saying, trying to live up to other people's expectations. Yeah, I hear my mom and all in my ear telling me, oh, I want you to have a kid, and, this and that, I want a grandbaby, blah, 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 blah. Me, the whole time, I felt like I didn't care. I could just date different women and cut them out. But the only thing I was scared of, the only thing was being messed up with being burnt or being in the hospital. I heard stories about it, but I'm glad I never been that guy to put myself in that situation. And trust me, nowadays, there's a lot of people out there that's burning. So you got to be skeptical. It doesn't matter about how a person look. A person can have full-blown HIV, and you steady poking them raw, and now you got people out there talking about how they don't even use condom, how they don't like to be condom, use condom, whatever. And I feel like, I'm not going to be played with like that. I'm not going to allow a woman to ruin my health and ruin my body. Not going to allow it. So, cause see, the guy can't say, oh, I'll kill you, bitch, I'll kill you, just because what decision he made to go along with sleeping with this woman. Like, I made a lot of mistakes and decisions. I'm not going to keep whining and bitching about it, because it was me. I made that choice to deal with this shithead, or deal with this person, or whatever the case may be. It was my fault. I beat myself up every motherfucking day behind that lame ass shit, bitch. So all y'all shitheads out there talking, I know why it's my fault. I know why. Is I'm trying to straighten up. Yes, I'm trying to straighten up. I'm trying to do it for my own personal reasons. I got my own rules on how I look at life. Bitch always talking about some broke nigga. Yes, I'm not finna have no kids if I'm not financially situated, if I'm broke, or if I'm having complication problems with a female, and I know that she don't like me for who I am or whatever else. I'm not gonna be one of those guys that set myself in that situation. Not gonna do it. So most guys do that. I'm not gonna be the guy to do it. I'm not gonna set myself up like that. Most guys do that. They set themselves up for shit like that. Why? Because they want to be macho man. They want to prove to other guys like you gay or something. Like what you got to prove to them and impress these other niggas for? That's gay. That's weird to me. You want to impress them? Oh, I can watch how I get with her. I can do this and do that with her, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can get her. What is his approval of what that is? What is it to him for him to be approved of it? What is his business? Why do it matter about what this lame ass capo nigga say? Why do it matter? Who is this nigga? I gotta impress him? Well, he controlling my penis, or who I should poke out down the streets? No. But women want to shame the guys that say, oh man, I'm not the guy that's sleeping around, or you're a lame ass nigga because you ain't had sex with in a year or whatever. Something wrong with you. You can't get no woman. You're a lame ass, boring ass nigga or whatever. Women don't want you. Bitch chasing after the type of, you know what I'm saying, nigga that every other woman want. All of them in a line and shit, like all that mental health shit, you can have it. I'm not one of those guys. I never wanted to follow the trends of the black community or any other agenda of destroying a man. To lower my values, no matter what the trials and bullshit tribulations that I gotta go through my everyday life. I got enough bullshit problems already, so why I need more problems added up? Children turn against me because of the baby mama. This stupid ass bitch done told them, oh yeah, your dad ain't shit, your dad ain't this and that. You think I want to deal with that? I'd rather be single and free and do what I want to do and have a peaceful life or enjoy my fucking life. I don't want to be caught up with all that nonsense. And people will hate you for you want to have your life like that. For you want to be happy in your fucking life. They hate you for that. They some miserable, stupid ass motherfuckers. That's what black people do. They resent you. They hate you because your life ain't fucked up like theirs. Making babies all in the world irresponsibly. Can't control their penis, so they just sleeping with women just cause. Or just cause they got the money to do it. Child ain't asked to be here. They wanted to get mad when a child grow up hating your ass. Whether it's mom or dad. It's your fucking fault. You the fucking parent that made this decision to have them. So they grow up hating you. They hate it because it was your fucking fault. You chose to lay down or do what you did, whatever you did to affect the relationship or anything. You should hold yourself accountable for it. And most people don't do it, whether they black or white or whatever race they is. Or sometimes, I ain't saying every scenario, sometimes, the parent can be good and be raising right, and then child still be rebellious and be a fucking shithead or a maggot head. So it doesn't matter. It depends on the person, and it all depends on their background upbringing. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna sign out with that, and sucker free the way to be, man. Stay away from these busters. Stay away from these haters. And like I said, if you broke, don't have no kids. If you broke and you know you ain't situated, don't have no fucking kids. And if you know that motherfucker, a special ed, retarded motherfucker that's on medication, let me say that first. Let me say that out of everything that black people go through, motherfucker. If you a slow, retarded, mental health motherfucker that's on medication, you shouldn't be having no kids. If you know you throwed off and cuckoo in the fucking brain, don't have no kids. Your ass broke or whatever, don't have no kids. If you always having drama in your life and you just looking for sex just to fulfill your loneliness, don't have kids. Whatever's dumb reason to have kids as a black person, I'm speaking to y'all motherfuckers. Cause I ain't gotta talk to other motherfuckers. That's their business. My business is y'all dumb motherfuckers, because I'm affected just as well as everybody else. I gotta be on this fucking planet with y'all dumbass motherfuckers. We all gotta share this fucking piece of shit ass planet, whether we like it or not. I gotta look at y'all motherfuckers just like I say. I gotta look at this ugly motherfucker every day. I gotta look at y'all ugly, retarded, special ed motherfuckers every day. Now you like that. So pray to God about that motherfucker. Pray to God about that. About separation. That would need to happen.